Take back immunity. Tribal immunity is no more.
Oh my God.
Hi, I have not met you.
We have to do a thing together.
Oh wait, I met you.
Congratulations. Hi, I'm
I haven't met any of you. I have not met. Oh my God, it's so crazy.
so good to meet you.
Oh my God.
So weird that
Every challenge, I was like,
We keep calling you Sarah. It was like Sarah. Yeah.
my stomach was like, no. Sorry, I didn't
Katie, nice to meet you. No, I'm like, I was telling my mom, I'm like, I don't know a single person over there except for I briefly met you and you.
Yeah, we met you for like that hot second.
Yeah.
I know we have a lot of like get to know.
Oh, it was.
It was a very
I was trying to like
Maybe.
black hat
New boss!
We're back to buffs.
Yes!
Congrats, guys. Awesome job. Awesome job. Good job. Congrats.
really amazing.
A little something for you. Non-alcoholic. Handlers, you want to grab them and take them on out to camp? Grab your stuff.
I'm kidding. Remember?
Guys,
Come on.
congrats, guys. Congrats. Awesome job. Congrats. Let's do this. Let's freaking do this. Can someone hold this while I get this?
What's the majority?
Okay.
Holy cow. Flag, I should not hold
Yeah, can someone, yeah, you
I
got the
can carry
flag?
something. I don't.
Let's take
Carry my bag?
bucket.
Thank you.
The bucket's gonna be
I got the bucket.
You good?
What is falling down?
Oh my God. Yeah, please, you can search my bag.
I'm not trying.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm excited to get to know you guys. We have not
Wait, it's so, wait,
interacted
we
at all.
have been talking like how crazy it is that we have never interacted with you guys at all.
I know.
How it's like
how
two
it's
foreign
split up and
tribes.
it's like two.
I know.
But, yeah,
No, it's
we
insane.
could have been playing totally
It's
different
like-
areas and never
No,
seen
it's
each other.
insane.
Yeah.
You guys think it was gonna go this long?
Please, God.
Merge.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we thought at 12.
Yeah.
And
We
then we're
thought
like,
12, and
maybe
then we're like,
11.
well, 11 for sure, if
Yeah.
not 12.
Yeah.
And then when we went to 10, and then now 9, I was like,
Yeah. Yes, finally. Oh my gosh. We thought it was coming at like 12, then 11, and then we were positive it was 10. And the 9 really threw us all off. It ended up, I think, working out to our advantage because if it would have gone at 10, it would have been 5 and 5. And our 5 was solid. I'm hoping it's still solid. I've heard from 3 different people that I'm number 5, which is just so confusing because I thought Maria and I, out of everybody, that Maria, myself, and Justin were a tight 3. And at 5, we were going to take out Hannah and Katie. Yeah, now my head is hurting from trying to figure out what to do these next couple votes.
Jill stole ours. Jill took it. Yeah. I don't know who's gonna get this. I don't know where I'm gonna be, but I'm taking this.
I'm so
Jill left with our only.
Oh my god, she took it and put it in her pocket, and then was voted.
She's like the fire queen.
Desiree's. Oh my goodness, you're the fire queen.
Yeah,
Amazing. I was pretty close to it. Amazing. But it was me.
Yeah.
At that point, I was like, you know, we kind of all establish some trust, but then in the moment, you're like, I'm not going to risk.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those things where we're like, well,
You don't want to risk your own.
yeah, it was just, and it sucked. Like, and all the people that's the perfect time to do it. Hard too. I felt so bad.
I think I've always felt comfortable on the tribe I've been on. I think I've done my due diligence in making sure that everybody was at least open to me. And unfortunately today I've had to vote out a lot of people who told me they would even be willing to go to the end with me, and it was just something that I came out here going, if it means ruining my position, I'm not going to fight for somebody to stay.
I feel like a fake out. I'm going to be looked at as just because of those challenges. And so we were seriously in like a do or die. Like there's, and I know you guys are too, but
I mean, we were just so tight. It's gone back and forth.
But I did not want to be put in those situations. But I also did not want to lose anymore because every time you lose, it just made it worse. So
No, I didn't really think I'd be here, and if I was here, I didn't expect to be in this position. Based off of how our tribe dynamics was, I expected to be in the core of a 7-person tribe at merge or whatever, to where I could pretty much just sail through. And so the fact that I'm here now in this position is, I wouldn't say it's where I want to be, but I think it's easier to play from the bottom sometimes than it is the top.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Is this a campsite? What is this? Is there a new camp?
no, but this is where
Supplies do we get?
Old socks, a blindfold.
tarp, pot,
Hey, lots of tarps. I think there's 2 tarps in here.
Oh, we're all digging for shit.
forgot what we were all about up there. We kept seeing you guys like digging.
We're like digging. I know, look, get your hand up there.
Your bag is here, by the way.
I know, thank you for carrying it.
Alright.
Did you guys see Flint in here?
Oh, she's got Flint.
Yes. Good.
Wait, we should do 2 tarps on the bottom and 2 up, right?
Yeah, this is our camp.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, this is our camp.
Yeah, there's the fire pit.
cool.
Hey, there's no mud on the ground. We just need to clear the sticks out.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Hopefully that was. I've been thinking about you because you shivered so hard on that first night.
I was like,
Yeah.
so worried.
A little wet.
All right.
Can we like go around in a circle too and just
Hey,
where
You have
you
to
come from?
take a
and job
swig.
and-
Take a swig.
Swig and say you're.
Past here, limited.
Where was that waterproof blanket? The other one.
We're not very concerned about anyone flipping to that 5 just because we know how strong all 5 of those are in challenges, and they're such good talkers and they're just huge threats. So we don't think anyone would be brave enough to make that jump and think that they could reach the end going that way.
I'm Courtney. I'm 26. I live in Burlington, Iowa. I'm married. My husband's in the military. He's in South Korea. He's deployed for the year. Yeah, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I have a two-year-old little girl named Ruthie. She's been here. So. He's in South Korea. Since last August. It'll be over a year.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Country Town Lemonade.
You know what type it is.
Yeah. Walmart, big canister.
I'm really, really happy to see that Desiree came because her and I share. She has a real immunity idol, and I have a fake one that we won at a challenge. So I'm glad she's here that we can work together and figure that out. I'm also really glad that Bryce is with us because he is the only other one who knows about the idols, or my idol. He doesn't know it's fake, but he knows I have one.
We did, and it kept us warm. Yeah, I think we should
do that tonight?
open.
I mean, this is
Yes.
even flat right here too, so we could even just do it. But do you want to set that
It
up
really-
like, sooner rather than later, or do we
helps
want
a
I think we should start doing it now. Right?
Yeah,
Or do we want to see
because
what
we gotta go do another challenge.
challenge or
Because
something?
if they're gonna
I don't know. Basically, anytime we start doing something good for our tribe, they go like, "All right, let's get ready to leave."
Yeah.
Bring everything.
Pack up your tribe.
Yeah, it's like they're like waiting for us to start doing
The
things.
first night when they make
Oh,
us
that
ta-
first
took
night.
took apart our whole.
Oh yeah, and then they made you go right back.
Yeah.
Okay, so where are we thinking? Right here?
Yeah, we.
Okay.
Where though? We got a bit too wide.
That one's.
Oh, it's yellows.
They never use.
You coming, Katie? Yep. Okay.
I think just the communication is huge, and really just confirming and reaffirming over and over again with people that you want to align with. 100%, like between every challenge, between every possible opportunity, and that way there's a trust there.
Laura was going to be going, but once he whipped out that idol, we were like, it has to be him. Like, there's no other.
We think that was fake.
Oh, the idol?
Yeah.
But it looked just like the ones that they've
An
had.
idol on your tribe yet?
No,
Does someone have one?
no idea.
Yeah, we think because they gave a fake one out at a summit.
Oh.
And that's why we kind of came up with the strategy. Let's do the 2x2s. Let's just circulate and rotate, just because that's the game we gotta play. We're in a time crunch here, and so I think that's probably one of the things that I could have benefited from last year. I think it's really helpful.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's definitely crappy.
But
I mean, Greg's was crappy too, especially that we merged right after, and we were just anticipating that it was going to be.
Well, we did not think it was going to go to 9.
No, neither did we. We thought if not 12, then 11 for sure.
We thought 12.
And then 10 for
10.
sure.
So I guess it's gonna be a final 2 with this chat.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
Final 2.
Yeah, I guess.
A jury of 7.
Yeah.
There's more sticks and logs. It's so dry.
This is. Yeah, I got some really dry, thin stuff. We all kind of got different sizes of wood.
I was just gonna wait till they clear me before I started moving, so I didn't like sideswipe me
So it's going to be, I think we're going to put 2 on the ground, right? 2 on the ground and 2 hanging? So let's see how...
This is what you're playing for. This is what you want around your neck at that first tribal council. This game is called Not So Trivial. And it is Survivor Trivia, but there is also a set of questions that has to do with the Durham Warriors Survival Challenge. So if you did your homework and you know a little bit about our history, that column might be for you. Here's how it's going to work. We're going to draw for spots 1 through 9. Number 1's going to start by choosing a category and a point value. For example, you could choose Survivor Winners for 3 points. You're going to continue on down with everyone choosing. Then we're going to snake back. Number 9 will choose back to number 1. I'll give you an update along the way. Who has the most potential points in front of them? Because you're not going to answer the questions right away. Once you have 3 questions in front of you, I'm going to then give you 2 minutes to open your envelope, write down the answer to the question. Most of them are multiple choice. A few of them are fill in the blanks. After 2 minutes are up, we're going to put your answers in an envelope. We're going to tabulate. Here's how it's going to work. If you choose a 3-point category and you get it right, you're going to get 3 points. If you choose a 3-point category and you get it wrong, you're going to lose 3 points.
Yeah.
So even if you're not a Survivor expert, you can play strategically and perhaps play it a little more safe. The 1-point questions, pretty easy. 5-point questions, pretty difficult. So you can be strategic. It's up to you. There's 30 questions up there. There's 9 of you and you're each gonna have 3. That means there's gonna be 3 left over. Any questions? Let's draw for spots. Number 1, you can make your first selection.
I'm gonna go with winners 5.
Winners for 5. We're gonna hang these in front of you. Desiree.
Seasons for 5.
Katie.
I'll do Durham Warriors for 5.
Anna.
Durham Warriors for 1.
Maria.
I'm gonna go winners for 4, please.
Winners for 4. Justin.
I'll go seasons for 4.
Courtney.
I'm gonna go contestants for 3.
Kathy.
I'll do contestants for 1.
Rachel.
I'll do potluck for 2.
All right, first time through. Our first 3 people have 5-point questions in front of them. Maria and Justin with 4. Everybody else kind of playing a little more safe, perhaps. Gonna snake our way back. Rachel, you got another pick.
By the numbers for 3.
Kathy.
Winners for 2.
Contestants for 2.
Justin.
Winners for 3.
Maria.
Seasons for 3.
Anna.
I will do potluck for 3.
Durham for 3.
Seasons for 2.
Bryce.
Contestants for 5.
So Bryce is sitting at 10 potential points. Katie at 8. Maria and Justin at 7. Desiree at 7. Bryce.
Let's do by the numbers for 4.
Desiree.
Contestants for 4.
Potluck for 4.
Anna.
Durham Warriors for 2.
Maria.
I'll go potluck for 5.
By the numbers for 2.
Courtney.
I'll go winners for 1.
I'll do seasons for 1.
Last pick, Rachel.
Durham for whatever that number is. I can't
4.
see.
Okay, again, when I say go, you're going to take your envelope, open it up, the question's inside. You're going to indicate your answer on the question itself. If it's a fill-in answer, make sure we can read it. If we can't read it, you're not getting it right. You've got 2 minutes to complete all 3 questions. No communication between you. Survivors ready. Go! $30 seconds down. One minute to go.
For seasons, can you just put the number? Like season 13, or do you have to put like a...
45 seconds. $30 seconds. 20 seconds. 15. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heads down. We'll collect your answers and tabulate the results.
I had 5 points total.
No, I think I was in the negative.
I think I had these 2. Oh, and then this would be negative? Oh. Oh God.
I think it was definitely the negative.
Oh boy.
Maria, you think you were negative?
I didn't even answer one of them. They said twice in Survivor history, 3 women have won consecutively. Name all 6 women.
Oh my God.
And the other one was once in Survivor history, 4 men won consecutively. Name 3 of them.
See, that bombed.
How many tribes?
Was it 2?
So how many tribes? Wait, was 12 XLI?
I know.
I'd have to count.
Yeah. I cannot believe. And then the consecutive men, I messed up. I had that one.
It's hard to like go through everyone. They need your arrow.
Yes, yes.
Was that 30?
Ready? You're saying it's good.
I don't remember.
I think.
What? You can know your
Do you guys want me to just because Bryce and I talked about me taking out my
Oh, I thought that they meant the winner. That might have said the winner. The next one was. Yeah, it must have been winners. I don't remember. And then the next one was, because my next one was about winners too. The next one was once in Survivor history, 4 men have won consecutively. Named 4. So.
I just talked to her and she said, I just said I had the money.
The next one was.
What do they care?
And then the next one was.
What do they care for? It doesn't matter. Right.
Once in Survivor, 4 men have won consecutively.
Come on, it has to be your fight for Bryce.
The other one was just
I'm sure she wants us to be with the girls and go out Bryce. Or she wants us to think it's Bryce and we're on the bus.
All these ones.
How'd you do?
I didn't know the answer.
There's really no sense.
I think I was in the negative.
That means
I think I got them all.
Unless they
Mine were all
think-
super, like,
unless they are
truth,
trying
like, I didn't know it.
to make us think that it's not him.
6, 2 times.
If we were true, I mean, seriously. Straight ahead.
I just feel like totally get it. I mean, my life's amazing. No, it's not. They're going to decide what they're going to do. It's just one of those things that the others is going to think about everything. I didn't get to know you guys, but I would not want to. Okay. So you can tell them. Now we're down to 8. Yeah, please don't find them. You would you guys just take them? No. I'm sure I would not. Okay.
Okay, I've tallied the results. Anybody feeling really good about their answers? Nobody? The winner had a total of 4 points. 3 of you had negative numbers. I won't call you out. Let me get the necklace. The winner of our first individual immunity challenge is Katie. Woo! Katie, congratulations.
That's awesome. Go Durham Warriors trivia. Good job.
Welcome in, Maga, your first tribal council as individuals. So the dynamics change a bit, but we still have a lot of lingering things from what's gone on already. Bryce, can you lay it out for us? We have a train in the background. We have Tocho and we have Apisi from today. We have an overwhelming number of women up here. We have relationships that were established earlier on. Where do you see the major splits lying right now?
Pretty much, I think it's pretty obvious. I mean, it just goes, it's either going to be yellow, just takes out red, or, I mean, that's the only way I see it. That's just like the only way I see it. So, I mean, we had to win that last challenge if we wanted to be able to kind of decide our fate, and right now we're just kind of sitting, and I think every single one of us on the original red are just hoping that it's just not going to be us. So, I mean, I think we've all probably talked to each other, talked to them, pled our case, and it's just one of those things that they're just going to decide what they're going to do. And I mean, any one of us could eventually be an asset to them. They can't stay together forever. So hopefully, if not now, they see that for the future as well. Just, I know there's probably some people who you wanted to play with, people who over here wanted to play with you. And so just know that in the future there are more open doors than just yellow versus red, and I think that'll be made clear pretty quickly. That's pretty much where it sits right now, I think.
Desiree, you agree with that? Is it as simple as yellow versus red right now, and we have to just sort out whether that's going to hold?
I think that is, yeah, where it is. There are also a lot of women up here too, but honestly, from talking, it's red versus yellow.
Justin, does that conversation even coming up get you nervous? There's 7 women and 2 men.
Yeah, Bryce and I have talked about it, that even though we both came from different colored tribes, there's a majority of women on the red, a majority of women on yellow, and they could just pick us off one by one. So they approached me that, you know, to vote with them, and it's, again, being in the middle is tough here because I have never met any of these people until 30 minutes ago. And even if I am in the minority over here, I can get a better shot possibly sticking with them. So it's like it's a hard position to be in.
You're clearly at the bottom now.
If what
I
he
mean,
said,
if
what
what
he said is
you
true,
all have been saying today is true, you're at the bottom.
But if I'm at the bottom, maybe I can do something there versus
There's
I don't
less
know.
of us, so.
But
I mean,
you guys could easily just pick me off when you have the majority.
but I think there's.
How are we going to get the majority?
Well, he's saying
No,
he's
if
saying
I
if
come
he
with
votes
you,
us,
then I'm on the
Right,
bottom
I
here.
get it.
on the bottom
so I'm
here.
at the bottom at both spots.
Not
Right.
necessarily. I mean,
I
like
mean,
I
that
said,
is right.
like I said to them, there's always a chance for things to change. So it's
Yeah.
always just about where you're sitting, what can better your position. And I go, if you know that you are on the bottom, and you know for a fact that what you told me is me first, and you're going to go right after, and these women are going to sail to the end. I go, if that's what you truly believe, then the answer is pretty clear. But I also do understand, just because there's stuff that's happened on our tribe. So I know, like, when stuff happens, it feels safer with the people you know. So I totally get that. So all I'm saying is, if you know what's better for you, then do it. And there's plenty of game left. I mean, we're at Final 9, which is small, but plenty of game. So for everybody, I just keep that in mind. It's not just this vote. It's not just 5 versus 4, because eventually it's going to be 5 versus 3. Potentially that could even shake up. And you're going to need somebody who's trustworthy, loyal, to lean on there. And so just keep that in mind when you're voting as well.
Kathy, you're one of the ones coming in the 4 red shirts. Is it easy pitch for you to say, hey, why don't we just join together and vote these 2 guys out? They're clearly challenge threats and we can move on from there.
Yeah, it's an easy pitch. So it's just kind of a mess right now. It's a little chaotic. So just trying to hear things and think through, make some eye contact with people and figure out what we're gonna do.
You haven't made eye contact with me lately.
Haven't had a chance.
Kidding,
So Marie, Justin's saying, hey, I got to decide where am I at? Am I part of this 5 yellow, or is it time for me to move over because I'm on the bottom? What have you guys done to try to make him feel like, hey, we've got a 5 majority here, let's just run with it?
It's never that simple. Like Justin has said, in past tribals, it's a Rubik's Cube. You've got to look at all the colors that are flying in all different directions. So it's never that simple. It has been difficult, just it's so short of a time. Like I hadn't met any of these people. The only person I knew on their entire tribe originally was Jack. So it's been yeah, it's just been crazy.
Rachel, what's your pitch? Where do you stand? Again, you're coming in a minority on one hand because you have a red shirt on, a majority on the other hand because you're part of the women's group here. What's your thoughts?
Well, my thought is, you know, we were Women's Alliance here, and Bryce was with us, but then coming over here, I know we were coming to a Girls Alliance, and then I just got the feeling that even if they voted Bryce off, it would be me next, maybe, and then maybe even her. So I feel like, you know, I'm fighting for my life right now because I really feel like it's between me or him.
Katie, nice win for your first challenge here.
Thank you.
Did you need that? Did you feel like you were in jeopardy?
I needed it for my group.
You needed a former Tocho to have immunity.
Yes.
Courtney, what's your thoughts on how this is all shaking out?
It's tough. Yeah, just the way the tribes played out, we really haven't had any interaction with them. Well, yeah, before we merged though, I had just like briefly met Bryce. I don't think I had talked to you at all. I hadn't met Desiree or Rachel. I knew Kathy from yesterday, so it's just hard, and we had such little time at camp to get to know one another. So there's just not much to go on. Yeah.
So Hannah, following up on that then, is it tempting to just say, hey, let's stick with what we know? We've got 5 yellow here, we're in a majority, we can just keep moving on.
You know, we're all Survivor fans, and we know that there's 2 ways to play this game. There's the numbers game, and there's the big move flexibility game. And it'll be very interesting tonight to see who goes with each of those game plans.
Okay, with that, it's time to vote.
More?
Sure.
Hannah's clearly running a show, so keep that in mind. I mean, she's clearly running it. You all have this rule of walking together. You can't like walk by yourselves, and she's running it. So if I'm out, that's my piece.
Hannah, you want to respond?
I actually, that's kind of fun to think of it that way because I didn't know that, and from that was a perspective, and I feel like I've been doing a lot of like following and listening. So, and I think like the people like the Yellow Tribe has seen that too. So it's kind of funny.
I walked alone several times today.
Yeah.
So
I don't know where that came from.
It came from her telling me that you all have a rule. It came from her mouth.
Oh, our holding
now you're
rule.
Covering yourself.
Oh, no. What we did at holding area is we would rotate talking to people. That's what we did as a tribe.
Everybody gets a chance to talk to each other before
individual.
So then when we went to the bathrooms today, everyone was in twos, and there was always yellow trailing right behind us. You can't tell me that that's not a
we
rule.
Did we get?
I don't think it was ever.
There's not a rule. It might be an unspoken rule, but it's clear.
I do want to say that I am for the All Girls Alliance, and I do have a bit of a unity idol that if I was to be voted out, I have the idol. Unfortunately, if you guys don't know, the first night Yellow got crapped on and we tried to make a fire. All I have is my note, but I don't have the note explaining what the idol is because we used it to try to make fire. So this is telling me about an advantage, and this is what I found with the clue. And if you guys don't vote for me, then it will be up for us to figure out what to do with it.
So there's got to be some flexibility then, and when we talk to you and there's a brick wall, it's hard to.
But we haven't really talked
We
yet.
haven't talked yet. I haven't had half an hour.
The conversations we had though, like you
They
guys
were
would not
stopped
budge
abruptly.
on anything. So how are we supposed to feel like we
But
could
we
build
haven't-
trust
we
with
haven't
you
been
when
asked
you're
to
just
budge.
like not?
We haven't been asked to budge.
Or
Like
called.
we've been saying, like all you've been saying is vote Bryce, vote Bryce, vote Bryce, and we're saying if we do that, we're down 2.
So
Why
you're,
would we do
you're
that?
saying if we vote Bryce and you still keep the idol, you're going to keep the all-girls alliance and figure out what to do that, and then I'm next. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying
That's
that
what they've
whoever
been saying
About me?
to all of us.
Okay.
Yes.
So basically, it's unfortunate that we did not get more time to talk. First of all, I would have loved to spend more time with everybody just to get this figured out. I just want whatever happens after this vote, whether I walk out there or anybody else does, just I want it to switch up a little bit. Like, I know it's easy and safe to stay in your 5. Like I said, there's a lot of game left. So whether you vote with us or whether they vote together or whatever, just know that there's plenty of game, plenty of time for things to switch up. I don't think it's so clear cut. And so just figure out who, whether if you're deciding through us 4, whoever you feel a connection with or loyalty to that you think you could potentially use in the future, just keep that in mind. I think that's important. It's not going to be so clear cut the whole time. You will need somebody at some time, whether that's me or any of them. But that's my last thing. So, anyone else?
Sorry.
It's okay. That's what we're here for. Okay, Bryce, time to vote.
Looking anywhere for an idol right now. Anything possible. Hopefully Justin's not BSing me. Hopefully we can get him to flip, and then we got a new game on our hands. But if not, it was really fun.
I don't need a reason.
I have made that entire tribe believe the girls are running the show, I'm running the show. The girls could eventually turn on me, but right now, I have really good deals. I'm the linchpin in this alliance. Goodbye.
This is ridiculous.
I have no clue what's going on. I have a fake idol. I'm probably going home to eat cheeseburgers, so I'm fine with that.
Because you're the only one who's figured out that I am running the show.
I'll go tally the votes. anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time.
Yeah, I would like to play this.
This is an immunity idol. Any votes cast against Bryce will not count. I'll read the votes. First vote, Desiree. Hannah. Desiree. Hannah. 2 votes Desiree, 2 votes Hannah. Desiree. Hannah. 3 votes Desiree, 3 votes Hannah. Desiree. Hannah. 4 votes Desiree, 4 votes Hannah, 1 vote left. 16th person voted out of survival challenge and the first member of our jury, Desiree. That's 5, that's enough. You need to bring me your torch. Desiree, tribe is spoken.
Thank you.
Time for you to go. I can grab your stuff.
We were going back and forth, like, should I play it on me, should I play it on you, like, what should we do? I would think that since I called out Hannah, maybe they'll flip against her. Katie was blue, and Katie was working with Hannah, and if she sits in the background, I think she might be the winner.
Right.
Might be the winner.
So who are you cheering for?
Who would I want to win?
Yeah.
Either Kathy, Rachel, or Bryce.
And
I
who's
don't
at the top of
care.
that? You don't care which one?
No, I don't. I love all 3 of them. I want one of them to win, for
All right.
sure.